Focusing on university's mission in attaining excellence, IARFA students have won in various design and arts competitions as well as producing architectural board exam places. Alongside with the FEU community, the Institute dedicates itself to providing an inclusive and collaborative learning environment that empowers students to fulfill their academic and professional passion, as well as their sense of belonging in the community and their social responsibility. Realizing technology to create new media and tools for harnessing creativity, IARFA has invested in upgrading its facilities with the addition of new computer laboratories that feature the latest hardware and software for computer-aided design, animation and rendering.
Plan and draw your vision. With your own hands, sketch and paint characters and put them in motion. From mere ideas to tangible pieces, capture subjects, document moments, make the world today more fun, create anything under the sun. With skills, of course, you could do so much more. There's a lot to learn, and here in IARFA, opportunities await, with up-to-date facilities and instructors to help you build your craft. From the classrooms to actual art events, learning is boundless. With acquired skills and experience, you can be the artist and visionary you aspire to be. You are a storyteller. You make something out of nothing. You can change the world, or at least make it more beautiful. Let your art speak for who you are and what you value. We are here beside you. With Institute of Architecture and Fine Arts, community of educators and artists, make your bravest vision come to life.
So you want to be an artist? What kind exactly? Painter, sculptor, graphic artist, illustrator, publication designer, photographer, art critic, art historian. Sure, but you can be so much more. Embrace that talent. Direct your own creativity. Be amazed of what you can be. There are no limits. Getting ready for your moment doesn't happen in minutes. Crafting generations of innovators. Problem solver. Storyteller. Educator, public servant, advocates, leaders, and agents of social change. You're not just an artist. Here at Far Eastern University Institute of Architecture and Fine Arts, make your bravest vision come to life.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I'm your host, Jacqueline, and welcome to Art Talk. Before I introduce our guest speaker today, I would like to remind everyone that you can send in your questions for our guest speaker through our Facebook Live and through MS Teams Live event. And now, it's my great pleasure to introduce our guest speaker for today, who will be talking about Introduction to Footwear Development and Buying. Our guest speaker is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Clothing Technology at the University of the Philippines and has over 17 years of experience in merchandising process for retail and trading manufacturing. With an extensive knowledge in product development, product planning, and vendor sourcing. She is an international sourcing director at CMG Retail Inc., experienced buyer for fashion, footwear, handbags, and accessories. She has a wide supplier reach, both local and foreign. She has the product sourcing and development team and initiated developing products thematically and creating branding details. She schedules local imported production to meet target sales and inventory levels per season, guided by a buying budget, both finished goods and raw materials. She shortened production lead time from 5 months to the ideal 2 to 3 months. She controlled inventory and warehousing cost. She also manages suppliers, evaluate products, service and control quality, and cost while maintaining good business relationships. She heads the merchandising team on sales monitoring, strategizing inventory, moves to achieve targets. Once again, with great pleasure, let me introduce Ms. Donnah Mae Sabas.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Ms.
So
Donnah.
yes, thank you for having me. So I will share my experiences on footwear buying and footwear development. Okay, so yung footwear sa Philippines actually maliit lang yung mundo. So it's a small industry, but it's a very important industry. So maganda na mas marami pa sana yung magkaroon ng interest sa footwear. Kasi meron din talaga tayong industry of manufacturing, meron tayong marikina factories na hopefully mas maging active ulit. Kasi a lot of them medyo like especially ngayong COVID medyo na affected sila. Anyway, so for those na very interested in footwear, ito isa sa very easy introduction. Okay. What do you need to know? What do you need to know to develop? Okay, so yung mga basic na kailangan natin malaman, syempre, no? Maraming klaseng types of shoes. And all these type of shoes are directly related to usage. So, saan mo siya gagamitin? Anong purpose? Are you going to the party, to the office? Or are you gonna play? Yan, or grocery shopping. So, all of the different types, kanya-kanyang purpose yan. So, basic knowledge for you to develop is you know the different types. Okay, and then shoe anatomy. So, para makapag-design ka, dapat alam mo yung mga parts ng mga sapatos, alam mo yung bawat detail. Yan. So, yan, pwede mo namang research mo lang yan online so that you learn it. Kahit wala ka pang experience, you can learn about mga shoe anatomy, what goes with it. Yan. So, different types, different mga parts. So a shoe, hindi lang yan yung labas-loob, ganyan. Meron siyang mga different layers na you have to learn kasi when you develop, you can dictate lahat yung quality level niyan, yung pricing niyan, yung colors niyan. Yan. So medyo actually maraming details ng shoes compared to clothing. Parang clothing, tela lang, buttons, thread. Yun na yun. But sa shoes, marami siyang parts na maliliit, naming layers. So, mas technical si shoes na product. Then again, there are many shapes. So, may toe shapes, may heel shapes na iba-iba. So, as time or season, nagbabago siya. So, mayroong time na uso yung stiletto. Ngayong panahon na to, ang uso naman chunky, yung mga malalaking heel or mga chunky na mga outsoles. Yan. So, we have also yung mga toes. Pointed, almond shape, rounded, square. Yan. So, siguro hindi natin yan masyado pinapansin, pero once you want to develop, explore mo yan lahat ng different shapes. Ang trivia, wala, singit lang. So Nike used to be a clothing company, and then yung first really shoe na nilabas nila is the Nike Cortez in 1972. So back then, yung Nike Cortez, ano siya, parang nasa gang ka kapag ka nakasuot ka ng ganyan. So it was banned in some schools in the 1990s. Kasi gang-related daw siya. Wala, trivia lang. So again, another naman na important part of the shoe is the shoe materials. So pinaka-sikat naman sa atin is leather, genuine leather, or yung synthetic man-made leather. So both this leather and man-made, genuine and man-made, pareho silang may different finishes. So chrome meaning metallic finish, suede, o kaya crack, yan, mga different finishes both for genuine and synthetic leathers. Then we also have textiles, canvas, denim, cotton, wool, and then for the outsoles and some different parts of the mga accessories ng shoes, we have also rubber. You can also use foam for the, sa labas, sa loob, for comfort. And then we also have some plastics in some of their shoes. Okay. So lahat yan, may specific uses yan for footwear depending on the design. And what material talaga is, you have to know which material is appropriate for the usage or the purpose of the shoe. So yan, isang basic, very important na detail ng shoes. So genuine leathers, when you buy them, hindi siya naka-roll. Unlike synthetics kasi naka-roll, parang tela lang yan. Pero genuine leathers, so the shape of the raw material, syempre yung shape ng animals. So very irregular yan. So makita mo sila usually nakahang sa mga stores, mga leather stores, nakahang yan sila. Tapos, ang colors niyan, sometimes uneven. In one piece, medyo may part na super dark, may part na medyo light. So it really depends dun sa animal skin once they're dried. Yan. So pansinin mo, pag man-made leather siya, yung backing, yung likod ng leatherette is not the same as the front. So meron siyang layers. Tapos may white leather, may interlayer siya to make it soft, to make it thicker. Then another one which is popular, canvas popular naman like for brands like Keds, ganyan. And one popular now na napansin nyo for a few years na is the knitted, the Flyknit Technology. Both Nike, Adidas, yan, naging popular yan. And because it's also cheaper, comfortable na siya, cheaper pa siya than synthetic or leathers. So very cheap, maraming designs ang pwede, maraming colors ang pwede. So very cost effective. Okay. Now, so we have the basic knowledge. Now you can start developing. So, okay. So development, pwedeng sketch to product tayo, which you draw, render colors, and then sample it into a prototype. Or you can get a product and then just revise it and turn it to another product, another shoe. Yun, so that's shoe to shoe, parang ganon. Which is the easiest. To sketch the product pag talagang real designer ka o meron kang team of designers and meron magaling mag-sketch or meron kang mga graphic artist, that would be perfect. But for beginner, pwede na yung product to product, which is very popular also. kala nyo lahat, mga big brands yan, they come from sketch to product. Pero for hindi naman super big brands, local brands, ganyan, it's usually product to product. And so concept drawings to product, big brands, they do their own drawings, they render colors, and then very specific. Hanggat maaari, you be specific sa color tone, even sa measurements, how wide yung strap or how narrow. So, and then all the details, yung buckles, yung eyelets, anong color gusto mo, anong color ng swelas, yan. You can dictate everything through the sketch. Then, ito naman product to product na sample. Ito, mas popular talaga to for a lot of buyers internationally. Marami ganito lang. So, from product, select ka which one you like, and then you can revise it and make it your own. So, like a sample nito, remove the chains, remove this and that. And then, so, yan, meron tayong finish na, another product. The cleaner, baka mas bagay sa branding nyo. So, that's product to product. Samples pa, yan. From a very colored original shoe to a more muted, simpler item. Pero new item na siya. New shoes na rin siya. And then this one, another that we made is it's an existing style from a supplier, and then you just change yung mga, you can see. You just make your own according to your brand, your logo. So, and then you make your own, you have your new or latest collection from an existing sample from the suppliers. And then, pwede din materials to product. So, parang you get inspired by whatever you see in the market. Sa China kasi there's a lot of, meron silang materials market na tinatawag. So, lahat ng accessories, lahat ng buckles, yan, isang building yan sila. So, you can be inspired by an accessory and then you form your design. So, like ito, it's inspired by the laces that available. So, gawa ka lang, design ka lang on your own. You get a product na it's yours, diba? Ito naman, inspiration, or sometimes you call it knockoff. You twist it into your brand. Yes. Christian Dior slippers into a seal and slipper. A Balenciaga into a seal and full slide. A Coach to a seal and full slide. Sorry, seal and kasi talaga yung dinedesign ko. Dinabike. Yeah, so you just turn existing designs na i-adapt mo siya to your brand. So, i-adapt mo siya sa preference ng market mo, ng customers mo. And then you'll see na pag nakakaya mong gawin yon, convert, magiging very easy na yung mo pag-develop. Alam mo na yung effective, alam mo na yung kiliti ng customers mo. So, mas nagiging successful yung mga development. So this one was, itong dalawang to, very, very hot yan now. Okay, what you need to know to buy. So, nakakapag-develop ka na, meron ka ng mga styles, may prototypes ka na, or meron ka ng collections of drawings. So, what you need to know to buy. So, halimbawa, yan, importante na alam mo yung brand mo. Well, even before developing, dapat alam mo na. Pero, to really buy, na parang swak, to finally, review your product, kung swak siya sa brand mo, dapat kabisado mo yung targeted market. Segment your market. Anong gender yung gusto mong bumili, anong age bracket, ano yung lifestyle nila, ano yung budget nila, price target, tapos ano yung distribution mo, online ka ba, brick and mortar, or catalog, ano ka, seller, ano yung distributions mo, yan, department store ka ba, supermarket, o online lang, Lazada or Zalora, iba-ibang market yan. So, anong season lalabas yung product mo? Is it summer? Is it winter? Spring? Yeah, and then relevance. So, like, ngayong panahon na to, ang relevant ba ang office at saka school shoes? Hindi. So, kailangan mag-adapt ka. So, you have to adjust, make sure relevant yung shoes mo. Yan. So, minsan, you can develop and then sell it either to a wholesaler or a brand. So you can work for a brand or you can supply to a brand. You can present your samples to your client. Okay, what you need? To make sure yung clear ka sa brand direction mo, clear yung design guide mo, clear yung target market mo, saka alam mo yung pricing strategy. And if you have existing information or nakapag-start ka na before ng selling mo, baka you can use your data, historical data, to forecast what you need. Forecast your sales. So, anong klaseng, what type of shoe bumibenta dun sa market na target mo? Is it rubber shoes? Is it slippers? Is it sandals? Or anong color yung bumibenta? Mabenta ba sa'yo ang gold? Mabenta ba sa'yo ang pink? Or black lang? So, yung historical data mo, if meron ka talaga, it's a very, very helpful na tool when you buy. And of course, you need suppliers. You have to connect to factories, trading offices, or a salesman. So, whichever, basta kailangan meron kang supplier. Kung kaya mong gumawa on your own, yun mas maganda. Diba? If you have the knowledge of creating a shoe from scratch. Although marami tayo niyan dito sa Philippines, sa Marikina. Marami tayong factories. Okay, and then you need, of course, the samples. You have an actual sample before you buy. It's hard to buy based on photos, but some they can do that. Siguro simple slippers, mga flip-flops, ganyan. Pwede na, or catalog buying. Hindi mo kailangan yung actual sample. But, best is you have the sample on hand para you can test it, you can feel it. You check it, review it before you put it out there. Make sure na ano siya, safe siya for your customers, comfortable siya, yung quality level niya is where you want it to be. So yeah, you have to check the fitting, materials, acceptable ba siya sa'yo. Okay, so yung buying, pwedeng catalog buying, like I said, usually to sa big brands. There are brands like Staccato, ganyan. Or you license ka, you have to buy from the principal, ganyan. So you cannot do anything do sa product, you just buy from the catalog and then resell it. So that's catalog buying. Pwede din, or OEM, or you produce your own designs or under license or in-house brand ka. So yun nga, you develop your own. Catalog buying kasi you can't develop it. You just have to buy as it is. So, pero mas masaya yung developing your own. Yung OEM ng catalog buying. So there's a buying cycle. No? When you buy, yun. Kailangan clear by brand direction. You have your style guides, your buying guide. Then you source your manufacturer, your supplier, and then you have your prototypes finalized. And then if you need, yung iba kasi they sell by collection per season, no? So a collection of 10 or 20 styles. Or yung iba naman, they just sell one product at a time. So it depends. So once your collection is complete, you everything goes together well. Costing is tama, colors are tama, fitting is tama, materials tama. You can proceed to ordering, and then wait for it to be delivered by your supplier, your manufacturer. Then review your sales, yun. And then plan for the next season na, or the next release or launch ng kung paano man kayo buying. Yung iba kasi 4 times a year, iba twice a year. So, but there is a cycle when you so like I said, read available data if possible. Review everything, yung mga past mo, what are the best sellers, i-improve mo pa, work on it, or find more similar styles na pareho dun, yun nga, sa best sellers mo, and then make sure you avoid or veer away or repeat the same mistake. Don't repeat the same mistake of buying yung mga slow moving mo or yung flop, yung talagang nilangaw ba tinatawag. And of course, update yourself with new trends, innovations. Maraming mga available online na mga forecast of colors, forecast of incoming trends for next year, ganyan. So, new materials, and then make sure yung competitors mo, alam mo rin yung mga available or ano yung offerings nila. So it's either you offer the same or you make sure you don't offer the same. Depende sa strategy. Okay, so yan. Marami naman sa internet yung forecast. Every season, every quarter, or every biannually, meron mga naglalabas ng mga agencies ng mga forecasts. So, you can research online. Madali naman mag-google ng mga trends. So, can be styles. So, ano yung style? Like this one, they're forecasting yung parang gathered or pillow look or SS 2022. And then in terms naman of materials, lumalabas ngayon yung innovations of recycling, like pep bottles into fabrics, pep bottles into ulsos, pep bottles into bags, iba-iba. Or yung iba naman, lumalabas ngayon mga vegan. So later, meron akong slide for that. And then meron ding forecast for structures. Some lang to pero there's a lot. I took some examples. So this is like a structure, yung mga netted basket look. Yeah. For 2022, yan ang forecast. Ito yung sinasabi ko na meron naman vegan fashion na lumalabas, or yung mga young, they're really into sustainability. So meron ng mga leathers na made from cactus, from apple, and then meron na rin from mushroom na nagsastart. So yeah. These are updates on materials available. Then another trend naman that's coming is the metaverse. So, I don't know kung narinig nyo na to, metaverse. It is a life online. So, there's a virtual world. You can play games, you can attend parties or concerts, and even do shopping or work. So, you have your digital avatars. This is the, it's like for the next 10 years, yan yung mag-develop. It will go big. So if you have a virtual world, you need a virtual wardrobes. So there's a virtual fashion coming up. No? Ang isa sa mga nag-start dito na is Balenciaga. They've started virtual clothing. They sell na online for your avatars. So this is a very interesting industry, no? Lalo na kung magaling kayo sa graphics, magaling kayo sa web, this is a thing for you na you can look forward to exploring. So this is how it would look like. You have your meetings online. So you dress your avatars. That's how how Hangout will look like. Excuse me. Okay, so you have plans to final collection. So ito yung mga Mary Janes na gusto mo, and then you found your suppliers, meron ka ng actual samples, ito na yung binibenta mo. Now, you're ready to sell them. The final products na yung nasa right. Yung nasa left, yung inspirations. So where do you get suppliers? So, Marikina, you can go around and just ask around where the factories are. Pwede mo silang bisitahin. But you can also, if you have the budget, if you're capable, you can attend some shoe fairs abroad. Meron sa US, meron sa Europe, like Italy, Germany, ganyan. And then Las Vegas. Usually twice a year. But the most popular shoe fair is the Canton Fair. Yeah, sorry. Yan yung sa pinuntahan ko dati sa Milano. The shoe fair in Italy is in 3 hours from Milan. It's a very nice place. Itong area na to yung where James Bond daw was shot before. The film. I think Canton Fair, it's a very, very big venue. Napakalaki niyan. Thousands of booths. And you will not finish the fair in a day. Mga booth, maraming booth na ganyan, puro sapatos yung display, or bags yung display, or accessories yung display, or raw materials yung display. You meet a lot of manufacturers there. Merong trading, merong factory, they offer design, they offer manufacturing or quality control. So it's very interesting to go there. Ngayon lang medyo hindi siya open to foreign kasi nga because of the COVID restrictions. Okay, so I'd like to share with you some videos of assembling a slipper. Let me know if hindi nagpe-play, but I'll play them one by one.
Put me through a really intense workout and did that well, and we had a dinner later on that night. You know, I had some heart-to-heart, open, honest conversation, which was really good for both sides. And I got a call from my team saying, you know, they wanted to move forward.
Can I play it directly from the file?
I had a flight at 6 the next day. So
Yes, Miss Donna, you can play it directly from your file.
I'll open lang the
family, like,
Yes.
you know, I'm gonna sign
You can
this
stop
up.
sharing and then reshare again once your file is already open.
About 4:30 a.m. I was headed out the house, headed to Milwaukee.
For a while.
Said the process to get him to Milwaukee went rather quickly. So after that workout and dinner meeting this weekend, he was on a plane by Monday, practice yesterday. I had a chance to catch up with him after practice, and he shared just his gratitude. And I shared some info about Milwaukee as well.
Have you heard the term "let it fly"? So basically, that's what they say here in Milwaukee. It's like, yo, if you're open, you got to shoot it.
Ayaw niya mag-play.
While waiting for Miss Donna, for our audience, you may type your question and answer from our live from our live chat box, from our FB live page, and through our MS Teams live chat box.
Ayan, nag-print. Okay.
Once again, for our audience, you can view or see our live presentation through our FB page, Institute of Architecture and Fine Arts.
Sige, share ko na lang through this.
Okay po, ma'am.
So, ito yung process of logo stamping.
Ma'am, you can share po. Start sharing.
Kita ba? You see it?
Yes, ma'am. Do you have audio po? Can you play again and share the audio? Or perhaps you can explain the video.
Sige, I'll explain na lang the video.
Okay po, ma'am. Thank you.
This is the stamping of logo on an insole, a slipper. You can see the, did you see the machine?
Yes, ma'am.
One method of adding logo.
Is this done in abroad, Ma'am Donna?
This is from a factory in China.
Okay.
One of the factories that we use.
Where in China po? Particular
In
city?
Guangzhou.
In Guangzhou.
In Guangzhou. And
Okay.
then this is glue application. So you're preparing to attach the upper to the outside. This one is
Ma'am, while you're playing the video, can you tell us something about the process in developing the sleepers? So, what was the first step or the initial
the first step
process?
So yung outsole or yung suelas is stamped. And then this process naman is preparing the glue. So they're putting the glue and then scraping the excess and then heating it. Okay. Sorry, naka-separate kasi yung mga videos, each one. Ano siya. So, and then, so ano na yung glue there na how you attach naman the up. So they do it by hand so that they're in the right place. And then yung pressing naman is on another video. Then this is the pressing. It's a machine to press the upper, the mas malakas yung by hand. Make sure na nag-stick up. So that's how an assembly look like for a simple slipper. Then I want to share with you also a testing machine. So yeah. So you'll see that this machine will stretch the upper material. So it's testing the glue strength as well as the strength of the material. Slowly it's stretching. And may mga iba bang level of strength depending on the material, but this is rubber on rubber for a PVC. Medyo yung stretchability ng material is very it's yung strength niya talaga. You can request that from your manufacturers. Mga testing. Kailangan makapass before you accept them. So it reaches its limit.
Ma'am Donna, are you showing the video po ba?
Sorry, again?
Are you going to show the video po for the testing machine?
Yes. Hindi ba kita?
Apo. It's not showing it. So while we're waiting for the video, question lang po, Ma'am Don, apart from the testing machine, do you have also QC, in the quality control?
Yes, when you
practices?
kasi if that's part of your buying, if your buying is there's this quality level that you need, you have to do the quality control as well. Baka meron kang ibang team or you do it yourself. But of course, kung yung brand mo is a very good brand and you want to protect yung brand equity nyo, you have to make sure na naka-quality control nyo yung products, yung bulk.
Apart from the testing machine that you use po?
You have also yung mga quality aspects na you have to you inspect the glue, excess glue, or yung clarity of the printing. You set a percentage of what is acceptable and not acceptable. So a percentage of rejects. So halimbawa, I'm okay na yung 10%. From if you ordered 100, you inspect 10. So yung quality level mo, what is acceptable percentage for? Is it a 3% damage reject or a 1% reject? It all depends on yung target market mo, kung ano yung dinedemand na quality level. So there is inspection done before the goods are delivered. That's for us. But for some, kung mga supermarket level lang siya or Divisoria, ganyan ang market, they don't do any inspection anymore. Okay. Do you see na the machine?
Yes, ma'am.
This is what I was explaining. The tensile strength test. Yung tibay ng glue and tibay ng material. So this is machine strength, not human strength. Talagang medyo malakas yung.
Ma'am Donna, for the testing machine, for example, you have an order of 1,000 pieces for one style of these shoes. For those 1,000 pieces, do you undergo or use this testing machine for all the quantity or random selection only, or a percentage selection that will undergo the testing machine?
Usually para sa testing machine, you don't do 100%. Just get a sample. Usually random picking lang siya from any carton, from any box. Mga 1 to 5 or depending sa request mo. But hindi siya parate. Minsan lang siya during the prototyping. And then you just do this kapag may nagkaroon ng problem, you want to double check again ano yung naging level ng bulk versus a prototype if you just want to compare it. But usually sa prototype siya ginagawa. Yan. So that's one testing. Yung iba meron pang merong bending machine. They bend yung mga outsoles. No? They do the bending ganyan. So hanggang until ilang bends before the outsole will break. Ganun. So that's it. I hope you learned something about footwear. Thank you for the time.
Okay.
That's the end of my sharing.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Donna, for a very informative and interesting talk. I'm sure that our audience gained a lot of information today. In addition to Miss Donna's talk, we will be having another speaker that will also share her industry experience with regards to product development, specifically in footwear. Our next speaker is faculty member under Fine Arts Department. She is a graduate of Bachelor of Fine Arts, major in advertising at University of the East. She has more than 10 years of industry experience, mostly focuses on graphic design and product development. Work with different local and international fashion and retail brands. Let us all welcome our faculty speaker, Ms. Nidal Almanzor. Hi, Ms. Nidal.
Hi, good morning po.
Morning.
So can you tell us about your industry experience in terms of footwear and development?
So, basically, in an office setup, yung tandem ng merchandising part and ng nasa product development, specifically yung nasa design part. So, kami yung ni Miss Donna, kumbaga siya yung nasa merchandising part and then ako yung nasa design. So, since na-tackle na din ni Miss Donna yung core talaga of merchandising and yung kabuuan ng product development, kung ano yung nangyayari sa industry, I will share na lang some tips on product development, specifically sa shoes. Although, pwede rin siyang i-apply sa, I think applicable din sa mga garments, garment design, so yun. But since yung topic natin is about footwear design. So, yun. Ito yung i-apply natin. So, itong tips na to, this is what I've learned through my experiences.
Ayun. Sorry for that. So again, mag-start ako dun sa discussions ko. So, I will be sharing is some tips. Discuss na rin ni Miss Donna yung core ng product development ng shoes or ng footwear. So I will share na lang some tips. This is on the graphic designer or on the designing part. Okay? So first is design for comfort. So to follow na yung style. Kasi minsan, as a designer, ang laging nasa isip natin is yung style niya, yung physical appearance ng product natin, if maganda ba siya. Sometimes we tend to add elements or style or design doon sa ating product for aesthetic purposes lang. So parang para maganda lang kasi siya, lagyan natin ng something like this, or para maganda siya, lagyan natin ng ganito, without knowing na nagsasuffer yung comfort nung magsusuot. Okay? So, pero kapag in reality, mas preferred ng mga consumers yung comfort bago yung beauty. Minsan parang, ay, sa unang tingin, ay maganda siya, okay, titignan ko. Pero kapag sinukat ko na, na-feel ko na parang, ay wait lang, hindi siya comfortable, hindi ko na siya bibilhin. Okay, so Of course, kailangan i-prioritize natin yung comfort and then next yung style. Next is we have to be open and listen to other people. As a designer, again, we have this kind of ego na, especially, na-experience ko to when I was, siguro mga first years of working ko sa industry as a designer. Parang iniisip ko na, alam ko tong gagawin ko. So, kailangan, wala akong papakinggan na ibang tao, especially kung hindi naman sila nakaline doon sa work ko na ginagawa ko. So, but in reality, hindi talaga siya nangyayari. So, kailangan marunong tayong makipag-communicate and makinig dun sa mga tao, especially kung they are more experienced. Kagaya nga nung binanggit ni Miss Donnah kanina about the history ng mga products, kailangan yung history ng product na yan, kung baka kasi mamaya yung dinesign mo 9 years ago, pero hindi bumenta. So, hindi mo na siya pwedeng ulitin. Or pwede mo siyang ulitin, siguro i-tweak mo, bigyan mo siya ng spice, bigyan mo ng panibagong attack, para siguro makita nila na iba naman ito doon sa una nating ni-release na baka mamaya ito bumenta. So again, meron silang sinasabi palagi na figures don't lie. So kapag sinabi nila na eto na yung history ng design na yan, never talaga siyang bumenta yung mga ganyang style, huwag na nating ipilit. Kasi at the end of the day, malalaman lang din natin na tama yung sinasabi nila. So we have to listen to other people. And then be aware of brand trademarks. So ito din yung madalas na nagiging problems in terms of product development. Lalo na kapag hindi ka into the work, parang less yung knowledge mo about the product. Nagkakaroon, hindi natin alam, mayroong mga trademarks yung mga brand na hindi natin pwedeng gayahin. Lalo na kapag kumukuha ng inspiration yung mga artist. So again, inspirations. So minsan, pag nakakita sila na, ay parang ang ganda nito, like kunyari yung sa Adidas, parang ang ganda nung 3 stripes nila. Without knowing na kinopya mo siya or ginaya mo siya, gusto mo din mag-release ng gano'n, without knowing na trademark yun ng Adidas. So hindi natin siya pwedeng gayahin. So sa kanya na yon, yung 3 stripes na yon. So yun, kailangan maging aware tayo dito, especially kung nandun tayo sa product development side. Kailangan maging aware ka kung ano yung mga trademarks na meron yung mga brands na hindi mo pwedeng kopyahin. Next is know your market. And yun na diniscuss ni Ma'am Donnah kanina. Na, of course, kailangan kapag there are times, again, based from my experience as a designer before, so nung mga first years of designing ko, ang iniisip ko lang palagi is kung ano yung maganda sa akin. So, maganda sa akin to, gagawin ko to, maganda siya sa paningin ko, without knowing na, okay, meron pala akong target market na i-cater. Meron pala kaming market na sila talaga yung dapat na siniserve namin. Yung objective ng pagde-design is about them. Hindi ako. So there are moments na kahit na hindi mo masyadong gusto yung design mo, ikaw personally hindi ka nagagandahan, pero since hindi naman ikaw yung market, hindi naman ikaw yung kinikater ng brand na yon, hindi ikaw yung target market na, it's okay lang. Kahit hindi ka masyadong nagagandahan sa ginawa mo, pero kung bibenta naman siya, why not, diba? Bakit hindi natin siya itutuloy? So, yun. So, you have to know your market. Kailangan kilalanin natin sila, demographics, yung mga age nila, kung tao yung market natin, anong klaseng tao siya? Kikay ba siya? More on the girly side ba siya? Sporty ba siya? So, ganun yung ginagawa namin sa product development. So, nag-iisip kami ng specific na tao para malagay namin sa kanya yung design or para makaisip kami ng design kung paano namin siya lalaruin. Next is, you have to design for your market. So, yun nga yun. Know your market and then design for your market. Next is, color is essential. So, yun. Color is essential kasi isa to sa mga list priority ng mga designers. Yung colors. Parang, kasi talaga ang nagiging mindset lang is yung itsura niya. Yung physical appearance. So, yung colors parang nagiging lang siya. Kasi, ang drawing, wala pang kulay yan. So, line art lang yan, totally design lang yung ipinapakita mo. So, wala talaga pa siyang kulay. So, yung kulay nagiging to follow na lang. So, hanggang sa binuhos mo na lahat ng energy mo doon sa physical appearance ng design mo until pagdating mo doon sa colors na walang naubos na yung energy mo. So, parang, okay, sige, susunod na lang yan. Hanggang sa, sige, okay na siguro tong color na to. Without knowing na color yung number one na nakikita ng tao kapag naka-display na yan sa stores. So, kailangan, pag nag-design tayo, lagi nating see to it that yung colors natin is nagmamatch siya, hindi siya off, tignan. And lagi tayong magbe-base ang number one basis of colors sa industry is yung Pantone. So, hindi tayo pwedeng magbigay sa suppliers like, gusto kong kulay to, like itong red na to. Pero kung yung supplier mo is from abroad, paano mo sa kanya i-describe yung color na yon? Like, gusto mo ng red, pero anong red? So, ang daming range ng red. Diba? May red na nagmamaroon na, may light red ba yan? Or nasa shade ba ng dark na red yan? Bloody red ba yan? Ruby red ba yan? So, iba-ibang klase, iba-ibang shade. So, dapat maging specific tayo. That's why kailangan natin ng basis. Yung industry standard na basis in terms of colors. Yung maiintindihan ko at naiintindihan ng supplier natin. So kahit na magkaiba tayo ng language, pag sinabi kong Pantone 199 yan, TPX, alam niya yon. Parehas tayo ng red na nasa isip. So yun. Next is, na we have to be updated. Siyempre, kasi as a designer, kailangan kung ano yung trend, yung ilalabas na siya, kumbaga ng a year before ka pa lang nag-release. Diba? Or a year after, tsaka ka lang nag-release nun. Parang nauso na siya ng 1 year, tapos ngayon ka pa lang nag-release. So, hindi na siya bibenta kasi parang lahat ng tao, meron na nun. Kasi, na-release na nga siya. So, kailangan maging updated tayo sa trend. And then, next is you have to know your material. Like, sinabi nga ni Miss Donnah kanina na medyo technical yung pag-develop ng knowledgeable din tayo and we have to research in terms of materials. Hindi pwede as a designer, hindi pwedeng ang iniisip mo lang is yung design. For example, nag-design ka and then ipapasa mo na siya dun sa manufacturing or sa supplier na gagawa. Hindi pwedeng, okay, eto na po yung design ko, bahala ka na dyan. Hindi pwedeng gano'n. So, kailangan mo sa kanila ano yung material mo for the outsole, ano yung material mo para dun sa insole, ano yung material mo for the experience na since alphabetically, iba yung language ng mga Chinese and iba yung alphabet nila. So, meron kaming isang brand before. So, ang brand na ginagawa namin before is yung Kiko na brand. So, pronounce it as Chico, pero Kiko talaga yon. So, yung Kiko na brand, nag-design kami ng shoes and then pinadala namin sa China with all the instructions written doon sa aming tech pack. Tapos sinend namin. And then pagbalik sa amin, yung letter C, kasi syempre pair siya, 'di ba? Pair yung yung shoes. So ang ginawa nung supplier, since pair nga siya, ang ginawa niya doon sa kabilang side ng shoes, binaliktad niya rin yung letter C. Parang naging ganyan na siya. So kailangan we have to communicate with them yung talagang gusto natin. Especially kapag iba yung language nila. Kailangan samahan mo pa siya ng Kailangan samahan mo pa siya ng drawing if ever para kailangan isama natin yung drawing kung kailangan para mas maintindihan nila at isang malinaw na mga instructions, written instructions. Especially nga kapag iba yung language nila. And then for lastly, research. So, yun yung isa sa pinaka-importante talaga is you have to do the research and more research. Hindi siya natatapos ang research lang. For this year, ito yung ginawa ko and then okay na. Or minsan quarterly, nagbabago yan. Per season, nagbabago yan. So, we have to do our research. Every 6 months, every after 1 quarter or 1 season na nagdaan, kung na-release na yung design mo, kailangan after another season, gumawa ka ulit ng research mo. Okay, so market. So, yun yung mga... So, yun. That's all, Ma'am Jack. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Nidal, for sharing all of that information with us. Now it's time to read this question. So we have a good partnership now. We have a sourcing and product development person with Ms. Donnah, and then we have a designer under Ms. Nidal. So one question, since Ms. Nidal is a designer, then Ms. Donnah is on the buying side, and then the buyer or the merchandising side. So do you have any conflict po? Kasi since we have a direction, for example, we have a direction that you have to develop this kind of shoes and so on and so on. So Ms. Nida will design the footwear or the product. And then Ms. Donnah here will do the sourcing, the production side, and the buying. So ano po normally ang nagiging conflict between a designer and a merchandiser or a buyer?
Ano, Miss Nadal, mauna ka na ba?
Sige, Miss Donna, go ahead.
Usually naman, ang ano dyan is application ng designs. Sometimes, may materials na hindi mo ma-compromise. So, may materials na hindi niya accept yung design mo. Yung color mo hindi makukuha. Or yung stamping mo, yung printing mo, hindi siya malinaw on certain materials. Pero hindi mo pwedeng palitan yung material. Yan yung medyo either you accept it or not, o adjust si design dun sa requirement ng shoes. Ganun lang naman. Or, yeah. Kung yung designer man na intindihan niya yung technicalities ng shoes, hindi naman masyadong ma-conflict yung ganyan. Pag ano lang, halimbawa, new yung designer, new siya sa shoes. Yun lang, pero as time goes on, as the designer learns also yung technicalities of the shoes, the materials, the components, na less and less naman na yung nagiging conflicts between a designer and a producer o manufacturer. Tama ba, Ms. Dal?
Yes, ma'am. So, actually, yun din yung answer ko. Kasi sometimes, as a designer, gusto ni designer palagi na makikita niya yung exact na ginawa niya, na design niya. So, kung ano yung parang na-drawing niya or na-design niya, kailangan yun yung makikita niya na dumadating sa kanya. So yun lang yung minsan nagiging conflict na. Since na pagdating na sa manufacturing side, minsan talaga may mga bagay na uncontrollable, like kagaya nga po nung sa colors, kapag minsan hindi talaga makuha yung specific na gusto mo, or may mga styles ka na hindi kapag naintindihan mo na yung technicalities and yung sa manufacturing, mas nalilesen na yun kasi nga nagkakaroon ka na ng understanding sa okay, kung di talaga yan kaya, hindi na natin mapupush. So yan po.
Okay, thank you, Miss Donna and Miss Dal. We have one question from Mr. Leo Santos. There are few shoe designers in the Philippines because there's not much to be gained. For example, other local shoe companies just copy or pirate a design. How can the footwear industry in the Philippines improve, particularly the smaller shoe manufacturers? Question from Mr. Leo Santos.
Okay. Ang limitations kasi ng manufacturing sa Philippines is the availability of tools, especially of machines. Hindi kasi ganun kalakas yung industry, or hindi siya well supported by, let's say government. So, wala siyang funding. Wala tayong machines na really needed to make a beautiful na shoe. Importante dyan yung mga ovens where kailangan yung shape kasi ng shoe magstay after you remove it from the last or the shaper. Yan yung mga wala sa Philippines. So another is limitation of material. Ang materials natin lahat ini-import. Wala tayong raw material manufacturers, wala tayong ganyan. So kumbaga the Philippine shoe market or yung mga makers natin dito, they just make do of what they have. Halimbawa, si importer of raw materials, 3 type of materials lang of synthetic yung dinadala niya sa Philippines. So all the designers or all the producers of shoes dito sa Philippines, yung 3 material lang din yun yung gagamitin nila. So nagiging magkamukha sila, nalilimit sila talaga in terms of design. So I think kailangan talaga natin na pabigyan ng attention ng government din, yung support sana sa shoe industry. Kasi malakas dati ang shoe industry ng Philippines. Although yun nga, naiwan tayo sa technology. Hindi tayo nagkaroon ng technology para makipagsabayan sa international competitors. Hindi natin makuha hindi ka makapag-innovate on your own. So tendency is you just copy.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Donna. Another question in terms of product development. So how many samples developing are allowed? So if you're developing a shoes, like for instance, one style, how many sample development are allowed to produce?
Actually, that's between you and the sampling, the manufacturer or the trading company. It really depends on how accepting they are sa'yo. In the beginning, pag hindi ka nila kakilala, once is enough. Yung iba nga, they won't do a sample for you unless you paid them. Pero kapag long term na kayo, kaya mong unlimited. Ikaw na lang yung mahihiya. So, but on average, siguro hanggang 1 to 3 on average ang sampling. Repeat ka ng pagsasample. Adjust ulit ganyan. 1 to 3. Parang yung 4 to 5, tell them if necessary.
Okay, thank you. Then another question. Since the China is most popular in developing footwear, meron po ba silang kanya-kanyang city, or for example like in Marikina? So Marikina is known for development of footwear in terms of, like for example, black shoes or casual shoes. Ganun din po ba sa China na meron po silang particular city or area na ito lang yung dinidevelop or they specialize this kind of footwear? Hindi lahat ng area or yung location, they develop particular footwear. Tama ba, Miss Donna?
Oo, yes. So, kanya-kanyang parang sa laki naman nila, may mga provinces na saan nagsispecialize sila. Halimbawa, in terms of rubber shoes and sneakers, nasa bandang north yan of China. Wenzhou, Zhenjiang, ganyang mga lugar. And then for mga boots, marami yan sa Guangzhou. And meron ding ibang province na boots lang yung strength nila. So may mga provinces na Chaozhou, dyan naman yung mga cheap na sandals na synthetic. So bawat province iba-iba din. So if you're buying a variety of shoe types, tendency, iikutan mo yan if you don't work with a trading office na they have all of that in one office. So
okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Miss Donna. Then another question. What are the things that you consider in developing footwear? Do you consider first quality, the cost, or the selling price, or the aesthetic value?
First, and very visual naman ng customers natin. So ikaw, visual ka din. First, visual muna. Second, cost. Pasok ba sa cost yung maganda siya, pasok ba yan sa cost mo? Okay, yung cost na yan. After you see the cost, acceptable. Ano yung quality level nitong cost na acceptable sa akin? So, check mo ulit yun. Okay na ba sa akin itong quality na to? O kaya ko pang babaan? O gusto kong taasan? Willing ba ako magdagdag ng price para mas maganda yung quality? So, yun. Visual, cost, quality. Sometimes production time. Pang-apat.
Okay.
If naghahabol ka ng delivery dates or season.
Okay.
Yan.
Thank you, Miss Donna. Then another question. What can you say about the current status of footwear industry in this time of pandemic? So we all know 2020, a lot of stores, then a lot of companies closed down, and retail market was greatly affected. So what can you say about this?
Talagang retail, no, in particular, fashion is very affected during COVID. Maraming clothing and accessories ang nag-close down. Para sa shoe industry, sadly, maraming local brands yung nagsara din. But one aspect that helped us, yung company namin or yung brand namin, is that we were able to adapt. So, pag brick and mortar ka lang or sa stores ka lang, it's very hard for you to sell kasi people are not going out. But fortunately for us, before pre-pandemic, we were already strong on e-commerce. So that saved us. And then we adapted very fast. We developed a totally different line just for the COVID times, no, during the pandemic. Nag-change kami we bought relevant. So, tigil muna sa mga office shoes, school shoes, casual shoes. Napunta tayo sa ano yung ginagamit ng tao habang nasa bahay sila. So that is key, no, yung being able to adapt very fast. And yun nga, fortunately, yung channel namin na e-commerce was ready, prepared na. Unlike yung mga nasa department stores or mga ibang local brands, they really didn't have any online presence. Yun, maraming affected na factories also nag-close down. But hopefully, we'll see improvements in the retail industry, and we're seeing signs of improvement for this last month of the year. And then we're very positive for next year, for 2022.
Okay. So that was great, Miss Donna. Now for our last question, for Miss Nidal and for Miss Donna, can you please advise to our aspiring future designers? So what can you say on, or give us some insights on their future career in terms of they want to become a footwear or fashion designer?
Sige, mauna na ako, no? So for those who's aspiring to be footwear designers, patience saka passion. So again, you have to learn the basics of footwear. It's very technical. Hindi siya basta drawing lang. Madami siyang components, madami siyang layers. So you should have the patience to learn. And of course, yun nga, you have the passion for fashion, passion for fashion, passion for design. Maraming difficulties and frustrations, lalo na if ikaw designer ka, but you're applying it through foreign sources. May barrier yan in communication. So maraming frustrations, but you have to be patient to learn and adapt sa methods that will work best to communicate with your manufacturer or your supplier. So there is a lot of room for footwear designers. Yun lang, hopefully we'll get the support from the government to improve the shoe industry. So, but may future sa footwear design, you just have to push it. A lot of emerging brands now during the pandemic, and a lot of them is growing. So I think it's a sign na people are ready for new designers, new brands of footwear. Okay.
Ayan. And as for me naman, as a designer, so yung advice ko for future designer is to stay creative. So sa lahat ng mga inspirations around you, sobrang dami ng mga design, sobrang dami pwede mong gawing reference. Ano yung parang pwede mong ma-offer as a shoe or footwear designer? Ano pa yung pwede mong ma-offer since parang lahat naka-serve na eh. So, yun. Yung creativity na lang natin as designers. And, ayun nga, hindi porket designer, yun lang yung parang main focus natin. Again, yung designing nasa last part na yun, nung process ng development. So, yung unang pinaka-critical part is yung pag-iisip. Yung concept, ano yung mga materials na pwede, yung availability, manufacturing, yung research ng market mo. So, yun yung mas marami pang, parang yun yung mas kakain ng oras mo as a designer bago yung talagang uupo ka dyan para mag-design. So, hindi lang tayo dapat nakafocus doon sa design part. Or as a designer, hindi lang talaga yung work mo. So, yung buong product development, yung process. So, kagaya nung sinabi ni Miss Donna, patience talaga. So, patience is a virtue. Thank you.
Okay. So we have one request from Mr. Leo Santos. This is about sourcing. So perhaps Ms. Donna, I'll just send an email to you about this request or query from Mr. Leo Santos. So I think we have read all the questions. Thank you again, Ms. Donna and Ms. Nidal, for answering all our queries. Let me now present this certificate of recognition to Ms. Donnah Mae Sabas as FEU IARFA's resource speaker on Artist Talk, given this second day of December 2021, signed by the Dean of IARFA, Architect Raquel Baquiran, and Fine Arts Department Chair Jacqueline Dating. Let me also present this certificate of recognition to Ms. Nidal Almanzor as FEU IARFA's faculty speaker on Artist Talk, given this second day of December 2021, signed by the Dean of IARFA, Architect Raquel Baquiran, and Fine Arts Department Chair Jacqueline Dating. We have finally reached the end of our program. We would once again like to say thank you to our speaker and our audience. We hope to see you again in our future webinars. Thank you and keep safe.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.